we plan to start discussing on different case studies, and we are going to recap the entire paper, whatever we studied so far. So, what is a case study? କୌଣସି ଜିନିଷର case study ତମେ ତ discussion କରୁଛ ପଢୁଛ, what you mean by case study? Case study କ'ଣ? ପ୍ରଥମେ ଆଗେ ବୁଝିବା case study କ'ଣ? What is the meaning of case study? If you want to more on a product, on a matter, on a subject, on a person, on an organization, it can be on anything. So ତମେ ଯଦି କିଛି ଜିନିଷ ବିଷୟରେ ବେଶୀ ରିସର୍ଚ୍ଚ କରିବାକୁ ଚାହୁଁଛ, ବେଶୀ ଜିନିଷ ଜାଣିବାକୁ ଚାହୁଁଛ, then what you will do? You will study more, you will collect the data. ତମକୁ ଗୋଟେ ଏକ୍ସାମ୍ପଲ ଦଉଛି, ସପୋଜ ଯେକୌଣସି ଗୋଟେ କମ୍ପାନୀକୁ ଧର, ଗୋଟେ ଅର୍ଗାନାଇଜେସନ, ନୋକିଆ ଫୋନ ବନ୍ଦ ହେଇଗଲା, ତମକୁ ଗୋଟେ ଆସାଇନମେଣ୍ଟ ମିଳିଲା, ତମେ ଯାଇଛ ଗୋଟେ ଜାଗାକୁ ଇଣ୍ଟରଭ୍ୟୁ ଦେଲେ, ତମକୁ କୁହାଗଲା ଯେ ନୋକିଆ ଫୋନ କାହିଁକି ବନ୍ଦ ହେଇଗଲା, ତମେ ତାପରେ ଗୋଟେ କେସ୍ ଷ୍ଟଡି ବନେଇବ। ତମର କ'ଣ ଦରକାର? ତାର ବିଜନେସ୍ କେବେଠୁ ଆରମ୍ଭ ହେଇଥିଲା, କେବେ ଦରକାର ହେଲା, ଗୁଡାଏ ଜିନିଷ, ତାର କ'ଣ କ'ଣ ଟ୍ରେଣ୍ଡ ଅଛି, ତାର ପ୍ରଫିଟ କେମିତି, ତାର କମ୍ପିଟିଟର୍ସ କିଏ, ମାର୍କେଟରେ କ'ଣ ପାଇଁ ବନ୍ଦ ହେଲା, ଲୋକ କ'ଣ ପ୍ରିଫର କଲେ, କ'ଣ ତା ପାଖରେ ନାହିଁ, କ'ଣ ଅଛି, ଏସବୁ ଜିନିଷ ଗୁଡାଏ ଡାଟା କଲେକ୍ଟ କରିବ, ଗୁଡାଏ ଆନାଲିସିସ୍ କରିବ, ଗୁଡାଏ ଷ୍ଟଡି କରିବ, ଦେନ୍ ୟୁ ୱିଲ୍ ପ୍ରିପେୟାର ଏ କେସ୍ ଷ୍ଟଡି। ସେମିତି ଆମ ସିଲାବସରେ ଅଛି, ଆମେ କ'ଣ ପଢୁଛନ୍ତି ଏବେ? କଲେକ୍ଟିଭ ବାର୍ଗେନିଂ ଉପରେ କେସ୍ ଷ୍ଟଡି ଆମର ସିଲାବସରେ ଅଛି, ତ ଆମେ ଡିସ୍କସ୍ କରିବା। So you are learning everything on one topic, one person, one organization, collecting the data and finding the root cause of that problem. What is the problem? Problem is Nokia kahinki band hegala. That is the problem statement. You are finding the root cause of that. Root cause माने बुझा, माने जेकोनसी जिनिस माने गोटे सिम्पटम अलगा, रूट कज अलगा। सपोज तुमरा देह खराब होइछि, तुमरा मुंड बिंधुछि, मुंड बिंधुवाटा गोटे सिम्पटम। तुमको निद होनी, तुमको भल लागुनी, यू आर फीलिंग अनइजी, दैट इज a symptom. But root cause is something different. Maybe you did not sleep properly yesterday, you went outside yesterday, you had a lot of spicy food yesterday. That is the root cause. So that means you are finding the root cause as part of your study. So you are analyzing what happened to that organization and what happened to that problem, that you are finding, that you are analyzing, and based on that analysis you are making a case study. Like that, we have couple of case studies here. We'll talk about that. We'll find the what is the problem. This is one case study. One regarding one company, one organization. So they are into manufacturing. RK Buell is the producer. They are producing the drinks, beer and mineral water. The company entered into a collective agreement with the trade union on 2005, which should be in the course of next 5 years. That means 2005 to 2010. ये जो कंपनी आम जार केस ऊपर डिस्कस करछंती, that company went with a collective agreement from 2005 to 2010 for 5 years. What was that agreement? There was a collective agreement with a fixed salary for a group of employees performing the same job. That means se agreement रे कौन थिला mainly गुड़ाए employee एक काम करछन जे ताकर गोटे salary fixed हे गला जे ए लोक माने एते एते टंका पाइबे 5 वर्ष ପାଇଁ 100 टंका की 200 टंका जाल गोटे fixed हे गला एटा ताकर agreement थिला. This is negotiated with the union, trade union in 2005. And that agreement will continue, will expire on 2010, end of 2010. Meantime, what happened? Someone joined as HR manager, Mr. Binod. You see this part. Mr. Binod joined in this company as a chief HR manager in 2007. 2007 ने ये join करा. Then what Mr. Binod realized, he analyzed the agreement, he studied the agreement and felt that to enhance the productivity beyond the current level, performance-based salary with baseline should be adopted. See, जो HR manager join कला ताको टिके अड़ुआ लगिला. Then what he felt that salary should be performance driven. जे भल काम कला ताको भल पैसा मिलवा, जे काम न कला ताको पैसा मिलवा. तेणु तार फिलोसफी होचे जे परफॉर्मेंस बेस्ड हवा कथा. एमिति समस्त को गोटे सैलरी फिक्स कर देले ठीक हवानी. जे भल काम करछि ताको मोटिवेशन मिलवानी, जे जवान काम न करछि ठक ताको भल पैसा मिलवा. तेणु टू मोटिवेट द गुड वर्क you have to give the salary based on their performance. He felt that performance-based salary should be implemented or adopted. So that was his analysis, his feeling. Then he discussed the same thing with the CEO, with the main owner of the company, main officers of the company, executive officer, CEO. Then the higher officer, they accepted that. The CEO accepted the idea. तांको भल लागला ठीक अछि माने तमे जोडा कोच ठीक अछि. They all liked it, all the officials, all the liked it. Then Mr. Binod implemented the scheme in 2008. 2007 he joined, he went through the contract, he liked it, he suggested his approach to the higher official, then everyone liked it. Then he implemented the same in 2008. The scheme worked beyond expectation as the productivity increases by 30% addition to the improvement in quality and delivery schedule. The salaries of 80% employees increased by 20% to 30%, and surprisingly the membership of trade union declined around by 2009. तर कौन हला? Then he implemented the same policy, whatever he liked. Suddenly what happened? किसी लोकंकर जे भल परफॉर्मेंस तांकर सैलरी बढ़िला, जे माने परफॉर्मेंस करले तांकर किछि फरक पड़लानी, जे माने भल परफॉर्म करले तांकर सैलरी बढ़िला. सैलरी बढ़िला माने तांकर माने 20 to 30% हाइक हला. Then the union members, जो members थिला union ना membership कम ही गला. People did not like the union, so membership कम ही गला. Then union has problem, so membership कम ही गला. In the view of expiry of collective agreement on 31st December 2010, trade union requested management to arrange a collective bargaining meeting as they were worried for salary hike. Trade union 2010 ने contract सरी गला. Then they requested for a meeting, for a discussion, for a negotiation. Why? Because this is a problem for the trade union. Salary high କିଛି ଲୋକଙ୍କର ହେଲା, କିଛି ଲୋକଙ୍କର ହେଲାନି, ତେଣୁ ସେମାନେ ରିକ୍ୱେଷ୍ଟ କଲେ ଗୋଟେ ମିଟିଂ ପାଇଁ। ଟ୍ରେଡ୍ ୟୁନିୟନ ରିକ୍ୱେଷ୍ଟ କଲା ଗୋଟେ କଲେକ୍ଟିଭ ବାର୍ଗେନିଂ ନେଗୋସିଏସନ ପାଇଁ। Mr. Binod discussed the issue with the CEO. Again, he discussed the same issue with the higher official and senior level managers in the meeting. There were mixed arguments. କିଛି ଲୋକ ପ୍ରଶ୍ନ କଲେ, କିଛି ଲୋକ ପ୍ରଶ୍ନ କଲେ, mixed argument and responses in the meeting. କିଛି ଲୋକ positively response କଲେ, କିଛି ଲୋକ response କଲେନି. Finally, Mr. Binod took a decision to took a decision of implementing bargaining of or negotiation with the individual employee. Mr. Binod जी HR manager से कौन decision ले? Whatever he implemented the performance based salary, he thought to continue that, and he will decide to discuss the performance with individual level, like 1-on-1. With each member, whoever performing, they will be getting good hike. So he was ready, Mr. Binod, the HR manager, was ready with that decision. He implemented the bargaining discussion and negotiation with the individuals, with the union, but he was ready with the discussion with the individual employees regarding their condition, regarding the issues, all the HR issues, where union was not happy. So that was the issue. So summary is, there is a conflict created between employer and employee. There was a dispute created. Then during that dispute, one HR manager came. He had a different opinion. Then he implemented whatever he think right. Then the problem came to the union. Union membership came down. But he continued, the HR continued with his approach and with the individual discussion with the employee. What was their problem, what are their hike, what are their issues. So he continued that. That was the situation. In that situation, what is the problem? There is a change in the policies. Whatever rule, whatever agreement the employees went through, they thought there won't be any salary change for next 10 years, next 5 years, because that was the agreement, that was the policy. But suddenly one new HR manager came and applied the new policy based on their performance. So they got a good hike. So there is a change in the policy. And which will be a problem in the trade union, keeping trade union away from. So these are changes, these are the problem. So this new HR manager, HR management, they ignored the trade union. They did not ask anything. They consider the union is not there, so keeping the union away from the cause. So that was the problem. So if you would see this points, these are the problem statement with that situation. Then what was the solution? Solution was to keep friendly and negotiate something with the trade union. So that was the solution. If the trade union is happy, if you will go with the agreement that employees are not happy, employees will have the problem. So this HR manager, he was very much employee friendly. He did something what employee wanted. Whenever you are doing case study analysis, that this is something you remember, SWOT, SWOT, SWOT diagram. SWOT diagram is what? So as I told you, you can continue the study with individuals, with organization, with one event, with one situation. So this SWOT is applicable for anything. Suppose you as a person, you are making your SWOT. So what is your strength? What is your weakness? What is your opportunity? What is your threat? SWOT. So strength. Suppose you are very good in communication, that is your strength. Or you are very good in bargaining, that is your strength. What is your weakness? You are not good in writing, that is your weakness. You cannot write one sentence, one application, one essay, whatever may be. So that is your weakness. What is your opportunity? So you have lot of opportunities. Suppose in your area there are so many industry coming, that is one opportunity for you. So you should try to get into any of that threat. So what is that is going to create a problem for you, that is threat. So this thing is WOT, strength, weakness, opportunity, threat. So this can be analyzed for any problem, any person, any organization. Once you do the study, suppose I was telling you Nokia. What strength Nokia has, what weakness Nokia has, Nokia could not adopt the new technology. What opportunity Nokia has, what threat Nokia has. So once you understand all this point, then you can give a report that is called your case study report. So this SWOT is something SWOT, SWOT. I'm talking SWOT. So this is something you can analyze. So this study I'm doing, strength, a support from the trade union will build up a political as well as the legal strength within the society. Unexpected strike, weakness, overfluence of trade union. Opportunity, a good relationship among trade union. Threat, a trade union may overcommand their demand and make the company forced to accept it at any circumstances. These are the 4 points, 4 situations of that case. What is the strength? What is the weakness? What is the opportunity? What is the... Why did Mr. Window take such decision deviating from the established practice of collective bargaining and collective agreement? So why Mr. Vinod adopted his own thought? The analyze the collective bargaining, collective agreement with a fixed salary of group of employees performing the same job. He felt that it would be difficult to enhance the productivity beyond the current level. The competition the competition demands increase in productivity at least 25% in addition to improvement in the quality and delivery schedule. Vinod also felt that there is no need for the collective bargaining meeting as well. As collective agreement as well, the salary and benefits are based on individual performance and employees. So what he felt to sustain in the competition, to sustain in the market, so he thought this performance-based salary is the good approach, and he was ready to have a discussion with individual performance, individual employees. So then he suggested that, and he implemented that. That was the cause for that. So he was taking this decision in between the agreement when the agreement is continuing with the union and management. So he has adopted this a performance-based salary. What would be the possible reaction and response from the trade union? What would be the possible reaction? Monetary motivation of any workers is very important. It is his favor. But here salary of only 80% employee, but trade union was concerned about other employee who are not performing because the agreement was for every employee. But when you have performance-based salary, so few people will be getting benefits. So whoever are performing well, so the others are not getting any advantages. Surprisingly, the membership of trade union declined to around 45% by 2009. So 2008 it was implemented. 2009 the membership was declining. The trade union were worried about increase in the salary and remaining 20%. So trade union was worried about increase the salary. So that was the concern of the trade union. The question was what was the possible reaction and response of the trade union? Trade union ମାନେ motive କଣ ମାନେ what was the reaction of trade union? Trade union ଯେତେବେଳେ performance based salary implement ହେଲା କିଛି ଲୋକଙ୍କୁ benefit ମିଳିଲାନି, then trade union were not happy, and the membership of trade union came down around 45% by 2009, immediately after implementing the new policy. So that was the reaction. There was another case study, Bajaj Auto. I will give you the summary. During June to August. In 2009, it happened. Bajaj Auto Limited, the same Bajaj company who was making the two-wheelers, leading two-wheelers manufacturer of India, faced a labor dispute in its Chakan plant near Pune. Pune ପାଖରେ ତାଙ୍କର ଗୋଟେ plant ଅଛି. ସେଥିରେ ତାଙ୍କର ଗୋଟେ problem ହେଲା. These workers demanded a wage hike and ownership company of share. ତାର ଏମ୍ପ୍ଲୟି ମାନେ କ'ଣ କଲେ, ସେମାନେ ଗୋଟେ ହାଇକ୍ ଡିମାଣ୍ଡ କଲେ, ପ୍ଲସ୍ କିଛି ସେୟାର ତାଙ୍କୁ ଦିଆଯାଉ ବୋଲି ସେମାନେ ଡିମାଣ୍ଡ କଲେ. ପର୍ ସେୟାର 1 रुपये ଭଳିଆ ସେମାନେ ନେଗୋସିଏଟ୍ କଲେ, କିନ୍ତୁ କମ୍ପାନୀ ଷ୍ଟ୍ରିକ୍ଟଲି ତାକୁ କିଛି ବେନିଫିଟ୍ ଦେଲାନି. ପ୍ଲସ୍ କମ୍ପାନୀ କିଛି ଲୋକଙ୍କୁ ସସ୍ପେଣ୍ଡ କଲା, ଯେଉଁମାନେ କି ଗଣ୍ଡଗୋଳ କରିଥିଲେ, ମାରପିଟ କରିଥିଲେ, ଭଙ୍ଗାରୁଜା କଲେ. ତେଣୁ କମ୍ପାନୀ ସସ୍ପେଣ୍ଡ କଲା. ୱାର୍କର ମାନେ କ'ଣ କଲେ, ଷ୍ଟ୍ରାଇକ୍ କରିକି ଯେଉଁମାନଙ୍କୁ ସସ୍ପେଣ୍ଡ ହେଇଥିଲା ତାଙ୍କୁ ପୁଣି କାମରେ ଜଏନ୍ କରିବା ପାଇଁ ଡିମାଣ୍ଡ କଲେ. ବଟ୍ କମ୍ପାନୀ ୱାଜ୍ ଭେରି ଷ୍ଟ୍ରିକ୍ଟ ଆଣ୍ଡ ନଟ୍ ଲିସନିଂ ଟୁ ଏନିଥିଙ୍ଗ. After a 50-day strike, the workers resumed production without any of their demand being met. ବହୁତ ଦିନ ଷ୍ଟ୍ରାଇକ୍ କଲା ପରେ ପୁଣି ସେଇ ୱାର୍କର ସମସ୍ତେ କାମରେ ଜଏନ୍ କଲେ without getting any of their demand being met. ଯାହା ଯାହା ଡିମାଣ୍ଡ କରୁଥିଲେ କିଛି ବି ସାଟିସ୍ଫାଏ ହେଲାନି, ପୁଣି କାମରେ ଜଏନ୍ କଲେ. Looking at this background, the case study will discuss the reason for labor dispute at the plant, the collective bargaining process, and the management approach is solved to the issue. So that was the issue. So the issue was the employees went on a strike, and some of the employees went ahead and doing some destruction, some what is that called? They destroy the office property. ସେମାନେ କିଛି ମାଡ଼ଗୋଳ କଲେ, କିଛି ଗଣ୍ଡଗୋଳ କଲେ, ତେଣୁ ଅଫିସିଆଲ କ'ଣ କଲେ, ତାଙ୍କୁ ସସ୍ପେଣ୍ଡ କଲେ. Then they went on a strike. The employee base went on a strike. ସେମାନଙ୍କର ଷ୍ଟ୍ରାଇକ୍ ରେ ଗୋଟେ ଡିମାଣ୍ଡ ଥିଲା, ଯୋଉମାନଙ୍କୁ ତମେ ସସ୍ପେଣ୍ଡ କରିଛ ସେମାନଙ୍କୁ ପୁଣି ଚାକିରିରେ ନିଅ. They had a long demand. But after a 50-day strike, nothing happened. The company was very strict on that policy. Then everyone joined in the work. Without there any of the demand, company is going to meet any of their demand. So they joined the work again with the same salary, same status. They asked salary hike, nothing happened in between. So that was a case study that was for you to analyze more and discuss more. You have many case study. Case study means not exactly the court case, but a situation and analysis where you have a lot of scope to understand, to study more, to collect the data and give a report based on your analysis. So these are a couple of case study. You go through it. If you have any question, let me ask. Please ask me so that I can explain you. We will take a break here. Next, we'll go through the older topic, whatever we discussed in the same time, older slides. We'll go through one by one. And we'll have a recap for all the concept we discussed so far. We'll meet.
Okay, sir.
Meet after break, after 5 minutes, same link.